It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and the spotlight is on Justin Herbert.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time.
And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl type season, and maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year, and with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Ed Oliver in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. On 4th down on his Logan Cook to punt. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Back to throw, O'Connell. He's got his man, London, right side.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
First down throw, O'Connell.
And he is going to lose yardage here. And despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
I have to admit I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Tyree Wilson drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
No, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on, how about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt.
It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And out will come the offense as they take over.
On 1st and 10, Herbert.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. On 2nd down, it's Walker.
And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And Oliver. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. Here's Logan Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. It's fielded at the 45. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. So, Charles, you talk about this offense, how well they've played. I mean, the defense, too, really. But they're sitting at 10-0 now on the year. 4-0, 5-0, that's nice. But once you start hitting double digits with these wins and no losses, I think the seriousness of the situation, it just has to ramp up.
Yeah, and when you do say 10-0, it can't scare you as a team. Just think about it this way. For most of the year, they've been playing to win their division and get to the playoffs. Now the playoffs are just about a foregone conclusion. So now they have to down-focus their thoughts about getting home field advantage and finishing unbeaten, and they need to make sure they keep it in that order.
Etienne up the middle. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And O'Connell now to throw. He'll get that underneath Etienne. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. Here's O'Connell. And it'll be intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least 1 home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. Play action. It's Herbert. Tunyon's got it on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Walker. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. When you look at this defense, they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Tight defense there on 3rd down, but what a product of good coaching and even better execution because he realized he's in field goal range. No sense forcing anything, and he made sure he didn't.
And Gay knocks this one through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. And now out comes Houston. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
On 1st and 10, it's O'Connell. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. 2nd down and 6 now, as they've got it as we resume action. Throwing, O'Connell. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Etienne. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on 3rd, O'Connell. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Out is Carlson now for the Raider field goal. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
Here's Walker to start the drive. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
Herbert now. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
Houston set to take over. They'll have very good starting field position here as they try to break our tie. And they start 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, O'Connell. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. A shotgun snap, and again to Etienne. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. And they'll run with Etienne.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Once more, ETN. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
They'll try and power it in with Juszczyk. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Kyle Juszczyk.
His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year.
And his guys have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 10-3.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Honolulu offense set to take over possession of the football. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
To the right side, this is Walker.
And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory.
And for Justin Herbert. Throw out wide to Walker.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
They'll try for the first with Walker.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. By the skin of their teeth, they are able to convert on 3rd and inches.
Again, it's Walker. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
He really hasn't been able to get on track running the football, averaging less than 4 yards a carry.
Yeah, I think that they're going to enjoy the film session because all the defenders are filling their proper gaps on just about every play. And you know what they always say for a defensive coach, when I click off this film, I better see 11 jerseys in the picture going after the ball carrier.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Here's Herbert. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the 1st down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up.
On 1st down, it's Herbert.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Now Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown! Jordan Addison.
His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the River Hogs are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are even at 10 apiece. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now O'Connell. The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. And he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
Houston's offense taking over again, and they start in the best of all positions, 1st and goal. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Jamison Williams, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Oilers have moved out in front. But what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs, and if you're over on the bench with your defensive mate and you talk about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change, you've got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go.
Is that what is yelled on the sidelines a lot of times?
That, among other things.
Maybe some words we can't share here.
Yeah, we'll just keep this one PG.
FCC violation.
No doubt.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes it a 17-10 score. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Honolulu offense set to take over possession of the football. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
1st down now, but that clock rolling. Now it's Herbert. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Pierce. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Herbert back to the air. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 23. Houston's offense taking over again. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the 2nd half, so this is a golden opportunity for For them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's O'Connell looking to throw it. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now a handoff to Chandler. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fielded just inside the 20. Back out comes this offense now late in this first half. And with him trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Herbert on first down now. Throw is caught by Schoonmaker. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. And the catch made by Hopkins. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 2nd down and 4. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Over the middle and complete to Addison. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. To the air again, Herbert. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly, where it was the visiting Panthers who were able to come in and get one on the road. Geno Smith, terrific in the win, as his guys up their mark to 7-4 with the victory.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. This offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. First down throw, O'Connell. Man open, it's Goodwin. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. To throw here, O'Connell. That's caught, and again it's Goodwin. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Here's Chandler. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now Chandler. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
2 1st downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They run it with Chandler. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Throwing, O'Connell.
And he's got the speedster Goodwin. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
O'Connell on 1st and 10.
He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right. Now a give to the big fullback, Juszczyk. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Kyle Juszczyk. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the Oilers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Taking it about the 1. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half.
They make their 2nd half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Herbert steps away to his left. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
A little sorry to become a game for him to forget with the interceptions, but that's a step in the right direction. Not only did he choose to run it instead, but he saw the field well and made a nice pickup to get a new set of downs.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 48-yard line. Herbert now. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
He'll get this to Flowers, left side.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Here's Herbert. Escaping the pressure right.
Herbert has it knocked free.
Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the 2nd half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
On Herbert, his 3rd interception, picked by Jeff Okudah.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick six.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Honolulu offense set to take over possession of the football. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Here's Herbert now on second down. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
A throw over the middle taken in. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A nice pickup of 17 yards.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
A 7-yard pickup.
Now 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
Off the play fake. O'Connell.
A little short pass. This is Everett. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a 1st down.
1st down, Houston.
Back to throw. O'Connell.
That's complete to his speedy wideout, Goodwin. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
This 2nd and 4. To the air again with O'Connell.
Over the middle, complete. It's Goodwin. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. It's been all passing all the time on this drive. 5 for 5, and now 1st and goal.
Feels like a case of until they stop us, we might as well keep running the offense that we like to run. Don't change up and do something different just because you think you need to.
And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Chandler will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's 3rd and goal.
And O'Connell now to throw.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Now to try the field goal, and here's Daniel Carlson from the left hash, a chip shot here. Carlson able to put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but They'll take the 3, and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Now the Honolulu offense set to take over possession of the football. Now they were ultra confident coming in, that's for sure. They had won 7 straight, but number 8 not looking to be in the cards right now. They'll start on the ground with Pierce. Oh, nice move. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for
That one into the hands of Flowers. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
At the 47-yard line.
Here's Herbert. He gets it to Addison. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Honolulu first down. 1st and 10 at the
Back to throw here, Herbert. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10. Quick throw into the hands of Hopkins out wide. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And that one to the right side and incomplete. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They snap it to Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Herbert throwing again. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now it's Herbert. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap 1.
Carlson on for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Honolulu offense making its return to the field now. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Meanwhile, Herbert's throw pulled in by Hopkins. So the completion gets him just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
1-yard gain. brings up 2nd and 9 at the 18-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Throw left side complete. That's Pierce. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Herbert to Pierce. They set up the screen. He's got space past the 25. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They'll run for it. It's Walker. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Looking to throw. Herbert. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Herbert, the throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
And that's another play that's picked.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for Houston, the perfect season remains intact as they